professor of mine. He was a literature professor, and I was voicing some frustrations I had about my dad. This was like maybe like 10 years ago. And he goes, yeah, Brian, you're going to go through that. He goes, when you're little, you think your dad's amazing. When you get to your teenage years and to your mid-20s, you think your dad's an idiot. He goes, but then there's going to come a day where your parents are gone. And it's just you, and you're a man alone in this world. And you think about, what did your dad do to be able to put up with this suffering? And I wish that he was still here to share with me how he made it through this part of his life. So there was always a part of kind of my thinking that was like, your parents can be irritating for sure, but there's going to be a day where they're not here. So always try to love them and respect them and try to not sweat the small stuff with their shortcomings, because there's going to be a day where you're like, damn, I wish I just gave my mom a couple more hugs when she was here.
Yeah. It's hard to realize that as a shitty kid, you know, or
sure.
Somebody in high school that's like, screw you, mom and dad, I'm going to go do whatever I want. I remember there was a time, I think I was about in my teens, like early teens or so, and my dad told me basically what you started off with. Like, you're going to go through these stages. You're going to be a teenager. You're going to think I'm an idiot. By the time you're 18, you're going to know I'm an idiot. And then by the time you're 21, you're going to be like, you know, Pop was right in certain ways, but fuck that guy. I still know all things in the world. By the time you hit 25, you're going to be like, wait, maybe you knew a couple things. And then by the time you reach 30, you're going to be like, yo, dude, my bad. I'm sorry. And each milestone, I had conversations with him, and he was like, told you. But how do you...
It's so true.
How do you do that when you're a little kid and you're in the moment? We can't, but now you're a dad. So what does that look like for you to be able to empower your children, knowing what you know and what you've gone through?
Well, it's when you become a dad, it really makes you think about the way you are, because to your point, the way you parent your children has such a profound effect on the type of people that they become, that it then makes you begin to question your philosophies. You want to make sure that you're setting your kids up to be successful. You want to make sure that you're setting your kids up to be joyful. You want to make sure that you're setting your kids up to have peace in their life and to be okay. So for me, I mean, my children are only 4, but the last 4 years of my life have been a perpetual state of self-analysis, questioning all of the things that I accepted as true, to make sure that there's not some bullshit stuck in my brain that is going to hurt them in some way. So hopefully I can refine that out to allow them to cope in this world. There's so much craziness in this world. You want them to have a good, solid foundation while they're still with you to be able to survive.